Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel, Venilicious Tea. It is so good for you guys to be here today, and I am happy that you guys are here. And this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Knowing that we could have been dead because there's so much people dying these days, and we are alive and well, and that's one thing to give thanks for. Well, today I am here to make a very quick and easy idea again. Today we'll be making bread pudding. So well, I am not a fan of bread, but today I am going out of my comfort zone again, and I'm going to bake up a storm. And today I'll be making banana bread. Unfortunately, I've made this already, so I think I know what to expect. So today I'm just going to go ahead and share this idea with you. But today I'm going to make it less sweet, because it's a new year. We have to watch what we intake. So here we go, and I'm gonna show you what we need for this recipe. So stay tuned and don't go away.
V to the E to the N to the I to the L to the I to the C to the I to the O. Hey, Venilicious.
No, Venilicious. So here I have my sourdough bread. This was actually in the freezer. I had already used half, and I just froze the next half, and now I took it out, and here we're gonna use this. I have 4 eggs. I have some Baileys for flavor, so we're not using the whole bottle, just a little bit. We have some nutmeg, some cinnamon, and vanilla just for flavor. Have a little bit of salt there, and we have some white chocolate. That's what I'm going to be using for sweetness, and some overripe bananas right there as well, and some nutmeg. And here I have some evaporated milk, so that is what I'll be using for my milk today. So basically it's a very easy meal idea, so stay tuned and don't go away. So let's start by cutting our bread. I have my container here ready for me. So we're gonna start by cutting our bread. Just cut it in ways that you can. Here I'm gonna be using cutting it in cubes and just pouring it in my pan. So just cut it. As I said, my bread was frozen, so I think it's a little bit tight, so it's kind of hard to cut. So this is what we're looking for. So we're just cutting this right up. So now we'll be doing the custard, as what people said, the custard part. So I'll be putting in my evaporated milk. This part of it tells you how sweet your banana bread is going to be. So I'm going to be adding in my 4 eggs. So I'm just gonna break them in here and just drop it in my mix over here, because I accidentally dropped a shell in my thing. So all right, I'm getting my whisk, and I'll be whisking this up. And it's here that I'm gonna also add my vanilla. So I'll be adding my vanilla and all those flavorings in this. So this is, I'll be using half a teaspoon. There we go. I'll be using 1 teaspoon for my vanilla because it's not so strong. And I also have some rose water here. There we go. And we're just gonna whisk all this together. I should probably use a bigger container. So we're whisping all this together. Remember, we're not adding any sugar to our, and I'm gonna add just a tips of salt just to bring up all the flavors together. And I'm gonna add some cinnamon, probably a teaspoon of cinnamon in here. All right, and we're gonna pour this over our bread. Oh, I almost forgot our rum cream. Remember, people, this is just for flavor. So I'm gonna use half of a cup. There we go. And this will also bring some sweetness to our bread pudding as well. So we mix that up. And we're gonna pour our mixture over our bread. So I bring my bread back, and this is where we're gonna pour the mixture over our bread. And we're gonna let this sit. We're gonna let this mixture sit for like 15 to 20 minutes. Just soaking up all that goodness in there. So we can put this in the fridge, and we can even let it slip overnight as well. But I'm just gonna leave it on the counter right here, and I'm gonna move on to do something else while this just soaks it up. And this is where I'm gonna, while our bread is soaking, I'm gonna peel our bananas, and I'm gonna slice these up. If you have raisins, you can also use raisins as well. But here I'll be using some overripe bananas. And this is what is gonna add sweetness to my banana bread. Just cut them into slices. My oven is already preheated, so we're just waiting for that. I'll be also putting in some apples. This is some gala apple. This is very sweet as well. So I'm just gonna cut it up, and I'm gonna take the core out. And I'm just gonna slice this very, not so thin. Just like that. So this is what is gonna bring the sweetness, because remember, we're not adding any sugar. So I'm adding banana and some apples to my banana bread. So the soaking method is over. So now I have my baking sheet, my baking pan here. So now I'm gonna pour everything in my pan. Making sure that I got everything out. This look like it could use some more liquid, but that's okay. So here now, this is where we'll be adding in our banana and our apples. And we're just laying it there. Make sure it gets everywhere so that the sweetness can spread throughout our banana bread. Just spreading it out. So our apples and our bananas. There we go. And then we'll be adding some chocolate chip. Guess what, people? I realized that my baking tin is leaking, and I did not realize that it's leaking. So guess what? Don't worry about that. We're gonna switch it over to my Pirates dish. I guess it's not gonna be as formulated as I thought it would be, and a lot of my juice has now been leaked out. So a lot of my custard has been leaked out. So we just have to figure it out. So with that being said, so this is all that we could save from it, really. The rest just leaked out on the counter. So what we're gonna do here, I have some coconut milk. So I just want to show you what my bread pudding looks like after the finished dish. So it's been sitting and cooling for the last 10-15 minutes, and that's what it looks like when it's like out of the oven and just sitting there. So you can see that it has a golden brown top to it, and it's just crusty and nice. So now I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna present it to you guys, so stay tuned, don't go away. So everybody, that was my bread pudding, and I thank you so much for watching. And so if you have some fruits or some bread, day-old bread, week-old bread that you're thinking of throwing out, this is a great idea how to use up all the fruits around your house, and all the I would say the fruits, like you could use this up with some fruits, and the bread that you think that you don't want, this is an easy way. Like, just put it in the freezer, let it freeze until you're ready or until you have time to use it. So if you like this idea, you can give me a thumbs up. If not, people, remember to subscribe to my channel. And this is a great idea how to use up some stuff around your house. So until next time, this is Venilicious saying thank you so much. Have a good one.